100 millones dando vueltas en un canal.
Hey man. Anyways, what's going on, guys? I'm just checking in real quick on this vlog journey, just to let you guys know that I'm taking my wife on a date today. I'm taking Lainey on a date today. We're gonna go have brunch out here in Houston. I've never been, and it's been a little while since we actually stepped out. The reason why we're actually going, or we can, the reason why we have the opportunity to go is simply because my mom and her mom are here. They're here. They're in the house. They came to visit, and we're just basically taking advantage of the situation they presented themselves. Right now I'm just chilling. I'm waiting. She's taking a shower. She's gonna come out here real glam and gleed up. Full disclosure, once we got the house, a lot changed, and then we just kind of just ran it up for a little bit, and acquired a little bit of debt, but that's okay. It just makes us go strong, go harder, and just kind of be more driven by that action. But I guess on this journey, watching my wife and watching Lainey and the way she kind of embodied this new sense of confidence, and lost this weight, and shown to us time from time about this dedication and this discipline and shit like that, kind of motivated me a little bit, gaining some momentum. Man, I just want to just come up with a regimen and just start really attacking shit. That comes with practice, just working out. You work out 5 days a week for fucking 3 months, you're bound to see some fucking results, as opposed to fantasizing about how your 3 months is gonna look, and you probably picked up the I probably picked up the camera once or twice. I think the key to life, man, at the end of the day, is just consistency. Without any consistency, you're not gonna really do too good in this world.
Oh, happy Sunday. It is Sunday, and I can't remember the last time I was in front of the camera, actually holding and talking. I don't know. It's Sunday. My mom came. She came on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, because Karma and Quest were in New York, and she came and she dropped them off, and she's staying till tomorrow. So I spoke to my mom, was like, oh my god, I'll come over so they can hang out with my mom or whatever. So I was like, okay. So today's Sunday, and my mom and my mother-in-law are in the house, and so they can handle the kids. But my coach was on live today, and Kevin doesn't know this part, but she was on live today, and she was talking about how her and her husband went to, and next time we go to Georgia, we should definitely go there, went to this brunch spot, and they were the pancakes were 24-karat gold pancakes, and they were $25. And I'm not somebody who about to spend no $25 on pancakes. First of all, you can get with $25, this is how I think, you can get 25 boxes of pancakes. Why the hell am I gonna go and spend $25 for pancakes? And she was like, yo, it's more than the $25. It's the experience, it's the vibe, it's the restaurant, it's the people that you're around. And I was like, oh, that's a good point. And we went to this place that we're going to now, right? Boss Cat?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So we went there last time, and when we went, I was like, I got that feeling of this is for to say in layman terms, this place is uppity, there's another level. It's not like going to Waffle House, right? You're not about to go and get the same environment, the same type of people as Waffle, maybe the same type of people, but it's not a Waffle House vibe. It's the dim light, and they give you water in a glass and things like that. So she was she was going, and she doesn't really talk about relationship stuff on her lives, but she said one thing that I already kind of have an idea, but she said that a lot of men are not the husbands they're supposed to be, because the women are not the wives that they're supposed to be, right? And that's not to take anything away from the wives, or not to say like the wives are the ones who have to step up, but it's the reality. And I've seen it in our own relationship, because when I was a different type of person, we had a completely different type of relationship. So when she said that, I thought to myself, I'm like, well, my mom and my mother-in-law are both here. They can handle the kids. Kevin and I should go out, because me and Kevin don't go out at all. One, because we got 4 whole kids. 2, because like life just literally takes over. When was the last time we went out? I remember we went out one time when, like, in the process of moving.
Yeah, the apartments.
So that was like 6 months ago. So, I mean, like, in a marriage, honestly, for your marriage to really, really work, y'all need to spend alone time together. Like, sitting with your kids, watching TV, watching a movie, going, like, that's not, that works for family, but it doesn't work for the marriage. But, I mean, life has just been life for us. Like, listen, because I know he had his own agenda for the day. He had a plan. He was gonna, you know, work until a certain time or whatever. So I was like, listen, I don't really know if you want to do this. Like, I don't know. I know you got your plan for the day, but, you know, my mom is here, your mom is here. What you want to do? And he said,
yeah, I would love to go. It was a great idea. I wasn't thinking about this at all. I don't really think about none of that. I'm not really the romanticizer. I'm not. But what I have learned is that I mess up a lot, right? And I keep messing up because I keep thinking that I could do it the same way. And unfortunately, I must not be that sly or whatnot, but it won't work. And I'm not that nice with it. I'm not that ill with it. So it just doesn't work. And it also takes a toll on your mentality, it also takes a toll on your emotions, on your heart, on your outcome, and for me at least, you know, my future. And I found that, I said this to you recently too, it's like you have to pick a side. I think the vibe came from watching the Batman movie that I fell asleep on, that I paid X amount of dollars for. They were gold seats in my movie theater, right? But I fell asleep at the movie theater, but you know, we took the kids and the family day out. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I'm watching Batman and I'm thinking about life, because I think about life every second of my life. And you can't be two-faced, right? Because becoming two-faced, it gives you an imbalance. It gives you an out of control aspect. And if you're not in control, you're out of control. So I say that to say this, is that if you really want to be somewhere, if you really want to do something, if you really, you know, got that passion that's burning, go to it. It's real. You know, I'm getting older now, you know what I mean? So that shit takes a toll on me. But, you know, I decided to commit to something and actually invest like this good energy. I don't have no empty carbs of energy anymore. I'm not perfect by any means. You know what I mean? Not by any means. You know, I still struggle with erectile dysfunction, impotence, the English language. I'm just, you know, I'm just here to document my journey, our journey, my family's journey. So later on, we can see where we came from. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you watch this whole video, because it's a possible banger.
I second the things that he says. Yes. Definitely pick a lane and stick to it until you master it. Is something that, I mean, it's obvious, but I've heard it over and over.
I hate those shit. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I hate those stupid ass shit people say. Oh, just do it. Just like, it's. I'm sorry. I didn't say that. I said pick a lane and master it. That's the same thing you just said. No, I was saying about how simple it is. Like, pick a side.
Oh.
The simplicity of it is not so simple.
Well, actually, I think that
that's what I was trying to allude to.
I think it is simple, but it's difficult and challenging. right? Like,
Okay.
like selling tea is simple. Yo, I got this tea that's gonna help you lose weight. You need to lose weight. Go ahead and do it. But it's challenging, right? Because we got limiting beliefs. Those people have their own stuff going on, their perspective. So like those two things combined, they kind of clash. I didn't mean for this to be no life lesson, but like he said, pick a side and stick to that side. And something that I thought about today was that a lot of people talk about the grass is greener on the other side. That is not true. The grass is greener where you water it. It is not always greener on the other side, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have no idea what the other side looks like. And you might you don't know what the other side is. Like I said, this was not supposed to be a lecture, so I'm gonna just say this thing.
It was supposed to be a lecture. It's just a vlog.
I guess so.
Us.
So
this is you. I'm sorry.
It's greener where you water it, right? Like if you spend a lot of time on something, that's the thing that's gonna grow. If you like what you focus on grows. Whatever plant you water is gonna grow. Literally, if you have two plants next to each other and you only plant one of them, the one that you're watering is gonna grow because it's the one that you're feeding into. That's life. Time around, it has been good with my mom, but I do notice that there is a time limit, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being very serious. Wednesday she got here, it was fine. Thursday it was fine. Once Friday hit, it was just annoying because I really the thing is that I have to really tone down. Like I really gotta turn my volume all the way down when my mom is here, because if not we'll clash a lot. And you know, that's what it is. So I really feel like maybe 36 hours is my max. Then she can go to my sister's and I can reset. But it's a lot of like toning down. Like she was like, oh, just pretend I'm not here. And then I turned around and I did something and she made a comment. I can't pretend you're not here. But yeah, so all that to say that we're about to go to brunch to Boss Cat, and they have like fancy stuff. I don't know if fancy, but they have like shit Kevin likes. Like,
so basically over there, as you guys can see, go to the photo one. As you guys can see, it has like a lot of fun, like breakfast, lunch. That's what the word derives from. It's a compound word between breakfast and lunch, hence the word brunch. Yeah, so tune in, subscribe to us. You'll always learn something here. You'll learn very minute things. Like, you know, when you go to school and you go to school all the time, you subscribe to it, you don't really need none of that information. Same way with this channel, YouTube channel, the Arguello brand on YouTube.com. Just subscribe, learn some bullshit, don't do nothing with it, and just come back and see it. Really fun stuff there. Like
they got tachos, so tater tots with chorizos, nacho cheese, jalapeno, and fried eggs.
It just sounds crazy,
that's
right?
Instead of nachos, red velvet churros.
That's what I'm saying.
Overnight oats. Okay, that's.
I'm drinking mimosas. I'm
Fruity Pebbles fruit punch. Right, so.
It's really fun shit.
Oh my God!
What's that?
They got the donut burger.
The Luther. I was gonna say it. Yeah.
Yeah. So years ago in New York, Kevin kept talking about the Luther Burger, right? And I thought the Luther Burger was a restaurant. So he would. I remember we went to It was what was that water park? That indoor water park? Kalahari? No, not Kalahari. Sahara Desert. We went. Oh, the battery's about to die. So okay, so real quick.
I got more. Don't worry about it.
Then Kevin kept talking about the Luther Burger, and I thought it was like a restaurant. So I'm looking it up, and I don't find nothing. It turns out the Luther Burger is a burger with donuts. So Boss Cat has it. Yeah, I mean a heart attack on repeat. So we never went to eat it, but I made it at home for one of those Friday night stuff that we used to do. Okay, apple cheesecake waffle. Okay, apple cheesecake waffle is caramel apple cheesecake topping, whipped cream. Oh my God, flapjack.
Oh my God,
banana,
right? It's crazy.
Apple, and basically it was like, yo, like if we want bigger, we kind of gotta think bigger, right? I'm not saying everybody should go and eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at these fancy ass places. You have to think bigger in order for you to achieve bigger. So, I mean, like, I'm not saying that. I mean, we're not broke. We're not behind on all our bills right now.
We're not broke, but we also not asking people for money.
Period. We're not asking nobody for money. We can, like, we always got it. That's one thing about Kevin, is that he has always made that shit work. Like, I don't even know how, where, when, why. Like, he's always made that shit work. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, how? But he always makes it work. But really, like, just So this, like I said, you don't, like, if you really think about it, those $20, $30, $40 that you spend at McDonald's every other night, just save it, put that shit together, and go to one fast food restaurant, and you're gonna see how your mind starts expanding, and how you start like experiencing different things, and it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, you see the possibilities.
Exactly, and that's exactly. So you see like, oh shit, it's possible, you know.
But you really gotta change. Like, you gotta look at the infrastructure. You gotta look at the customer service. You gotta look at the product placement. You gotta look at where the TV is at. You gotta message. Like, I'm not trying to be perverted, but you gotta see the type of you gotta see the type of females and how they interact, and like, you know, all that the little attention to details. Look at that shit and expand a little bit. You know, when you go like this on your phone, pinch that bitch. Yeah. Message.
To like 3 or 4 though, because my house is not spotless, and that's another conversation I had to have with myself. Like, I really wanted to, obviously when people come over, I don't know about y'all, but I want the house to be spotless, right, when they come over, so they don't have shit to say. But I was like, you know what, the most important thing for me was the bathrooms, so I cleaned the bathroom. The garage was a huge mess, so I made sure to clean the garage, and everything else, yo, if my mom and my mother-in-law don't do it, and I don't have time to do it, it won't get done. But yeah, the other thing I was talking about my body is like the way my body has, I feel like I've reconstructed my body, and it looks really good. And I'm not being cocky when I say it. I'm saying like my body, like the shape and everything, it looks good. And I've got like girls have complimented me, like, wow, you've come a long way, because I have come a long way. Kevin's probably gonna order like 10 different shit, because that's Kevin. He'd be like, you know what your mom said today? She was like, a Quest lo voy a hacer lo mismo que le hice a Kevin. Le voy a servir 5 platos de arroz para que se lo coma y deje de ser tan hambriento. I was like, that shit didn't work, because Kevin is just like that now. She was like, yeah, because he stopped being like that. No, he didn't. No, he did not. Did it work? No, you didn't, right? It's so funny, because the other time we went to Willie's is it called? Went to Willie's, and Kevin literally got 3 entrees. And the thing is that he doesn't did you even realize it? I don't think I think he got 1 appetizer and then 2 entrees, but that 1 appetizer was just for him. And I don't think he realizes that he's getting 3 meals for 3 different people for just himself. Does that mean
I'm not broke now? I got a couple dollars.
You got a couple dollars. My sister, she's like, I'm gonna tell Darwin he's working at the wrong job, because
me and my brother-in-law. Me and my brother-in-law, we actually, that shit sounds gay. Me and Darwin, which is her sister's husband, which is my brother-in-law, which sounds gay, but in the same like field when I came here to Texas, and you know, he probably got seniority over me, and seniority here in Texas, or I guess in the warehouse, is always pretty it's pretty important. It gets you. I just had a stroke, my bad.
Don't say that.
Nah, we were in the same field, and I don't know how you keep doing it, my nigga. Like, I don't know if you working, because they basically thought I was a robot. Like, when they hired me, they read robot. You know what I mean?
So you were an industrial athlete.
Which I don't know if I get more than him, because they have a fucking, they built their house. This nigga just bought a $70,000 truck, and then he customized it. So I don't know if he's working the wrong field, or I'm working the wrong field. Because nonetheless, no, I am really blessed. I am really grateful, and I am appreciative of everything that's coming my way, and everything that's about to come my way, and everything that I'm about to create.
So poor is like a bad word in our house. Every time my mother be like, oh, poor Eliza, be like, he's not poor. I don't know if you're done talking. He did work as an industrial athlete, and then he transitioned to Uber and rideshare. And I think you doubled your income, right?
Yeah, I definitely did, but we're not gonna keep this, because then people are gonna, I don't know why am I so paranoid and shit like that? What do you think? Like, I think that, is that like a New York thing?
I think it is a New York thing, because I don't like people knowing shit about me either.
Like, you know what's so funny? Just the other day we tried to get a grant from Texas. I don't know the verbiage, but just Elenia translate.
We got we applied for financial help.
I thought it was like food stamps.
I don't know. We applied from finance.
We applied for some
from a community, blah blah blah. Cause our light bill.
What is that? Was that like what's it called in New York? Damn, like NYCHA, Medicaid, Section 8.
It's like it's like a community assistance thing. Like, yo, you know, we were behind on our light bill, and the reason we're behind on our light bill is because Velvet Taco. The reason why we're behind on our light bill is because that shit is literally, I'm gonna just keep it 100. That shit is $300 a month. So for 3 months, our light bill was $1,000, like $966, and we are like, what the fuck? And we didn't pay it, so we had a disconnection notice. So I'm like, okay, maybe we could have somebody help us pay it. But so we called them, and the first place I called was like, oh, you gotta make an appointment, and we don't have appointments for like 2 weeks. So I was like, okay. And this place is like, yeah, you know, you qualify. So our bill was $1,000, and they were like the max week.
Well, at first you had told me like they were gonna give us like 4 digits, like thousands, and I was like, of course, right? Because I kind of know that they're gonna want to know all the information. But I was like, you know, forget that, let's do that. And then the call happens. You know, I had to stop working and stuff and like answer, you know, pay attention to the phone. And she goes, yeah, I need all this information. I need to know your social. I need to know this. I need to know what job you're working at, how much you making, this, that, and the third. Yeah, we're only going to give you $250. Click. I'm good, baby. Like,
again, we're not too good for free money. Not too good at all for free money. But $250... and we owe $1,000, like we still have to find $700. You know, like it's not, that shit was not cheap. So like to find $750, we might as well find the rest of it. And no. So we respectively declined. And I tried to clean this, but I think I made it worse.
Yeah, don't touch it with your fingers.
Okay, don't touch it with my fingers. Okay.
How you liking my mocha? It's more juicy than I thought, but I thought it makes you like it probably been like 3
Now, push it up a notch. Take 2 jalapenos. Like you doing your workout routine. 2. No, this is for content. Yeah, load up. Yeah, load up. Right? And it takes away the flavor and everything.
Well, not that spicy. I don't like the way the jalapenos.